It's 6:33, and as we get closer to wider vaccine distribution and the new year, we are looking back at how COVID-19 has affected our daily lives in 2020. Elise Haas spent time with an ICU nurse from OHSU to find out her takeaways from this experience. And Elise, what does she have to say?
Well, Ken, she said that the day in and day out of experiencing and witnessing the most severe cases of COVID-19 can either burn you out or bolster your drive to do better. So Julie Cleese is here at OHSU. She's an ICU nurse, and she says that it's always an intense, dynamic experience to work within her ICU unit, but then couple that with COVID, and she says that the challenges really transcend description. But she says the biggest change this year, however, was that they were no longer allowed to have family members come in the hospital and visit sick patients.
And family is such a huge, important piece of our patients' recovery. And that was a really big challenge. So we had to really be creative in finding ways to still involve them in the plan of care and still get them connected to their loved ones.
From the start, working in the ICU has taught Julie to never take any moment for granted. But 2020 has renewed and refocused her gratitude for her friends and family, for hugs and kisses, as she has spent so much time in solitude and isolation this year.
I found that when I get the opportunity to spend time safely with people, it just holds that much more meaning to me. I feel so seen and treasured in that moment that they want to spend time with me in a time that exists where human interaction is so challenging and it's just riddled with fear.
And a final lesson that she left me with was practicing empathy so that we can all do better by each other. She pointed out that we are all experiencing COVID-19 on a broad spectrum. Some people have managed to dodge the bullet, while others are asymptomatic. Some are knocking on death's door, and then a mystical group of people, of long haulers, are still experiencing debilitating symptoms even months later with little to no resolution in sight. So with that in mind, by recognizing and realizing that these are all real lived experiences of 2020, even if they're not your own, that we can be better together in the new year. Ken and Jenny.
All right. Thank you, Elise. It is 6:30.